Grand Rising, all praise be to the Most High. Yahuwah, Father Abba, above, below, beyond, all they say he got many names. They say. But, my Father, my is mine. Might not be yours. Because he tell you to do something he don't tell me to do. It's like almost like those blessings, right? Who was Esau? Esau's blessing was the sword, right? But then we got to go back to Matthew 26:52, where Yeshua told Peter, put your sword away. For he who lives by the sword will die by the sword, I say. So, who was speaking? Is that the spirit of truth? I would think so. Because if you live by something and somebody else live by that same thing and y'all interact, one of y'all going to die. And even if you live by that thing, when you get mad at someone, instead of putting up your dukes, you're ready to shoot, right? You're ready to unalive someone. Give them a chance, man. Give them a fighting chance, man. You see? I try to live by the commands. Some just want to try. They want to try to follow the 10, but you can't follow the 10 if you got to possess the sword and then you give it and alive someone. You're going to violate one of them first 10. What is it? Thou shalt not kill. Shoot, that's stealing too. That's killing and stealing. You just stole somebody's breath and took their life. You know what I mean? So I'm saying, like, come on, man. You talking about you obey God's laws, but you want me to obey man's laws, but not God's laws. Now, I'm going to obey God's laws, the Most High Heavenly Father. That's what I'm going to do, the Most High living one, because he live in one, because one's blessing is the sword, one's blessing is the dew of the heaven. I'm going to wait for it. And bullets fly with war begin in heaven. I guess because you got that blessing, they got this blessing. They sitting over there not doing nothing. You got to go out and do stuff. You ain't got to do nothing. No rest for the wicked, I say. But, yeah. So I'm just saying, think about it. I mean, because people talk, and it's word sound power, right? It's word sound power. And the tongue can bring life or it can bring death. And who can tame it? It's an unruly evil. So you could speak things into existence. All praise be to the Most High. Hey, you know what I'm saying? So if I say people should be able to carry stuff, weapons of mass destruction, because they have a right to. Yeah, you can. But you're taking your place under the Most High with the sword. And so you're going to die by it. You're going to die by something. It's something going to happen. For real. Or you're going to get cast in prison for having one. I mean, it's a catch-22, ain't it? And then so many people got them, and you one person. You can't, you are, hurry up, get to the chopper. Do it now. No, you just said. But, yeah, no, I'm good, man. I ain't tripping. There's too many guns. That's someone's blessing. It was their blessing. And those that are joined unto them shall be what? Destroyed with them? Something like that. It got to be. It got to be. And I know it's a time and a season for everything. But Father forbid. Father fight. Hey, Michael, stand, Michael. It's a lot of, hey, the four corners of the earth, who's the other angels? It's Raphael, Gabriel, Uriel, Ariel, and all the other 99,000 something, Holy Host. And, man, I'm pretty sure it's a lot more because it's something that's been unalived and here in this dimension and gone to another realm and that they transform transfigure into something else. I mean, if their life was taken for no reason, and you know what happens, even little children, do they turn into angels when they go to the Father? They skip the God process. They were little gods, you know, and that's why we don't worship nobody, you know, else, because don't you know you yourselves are the temple of the Most High God? You know, use your brain. You know, what's behind your temple? Your brain. So, you know, your conscience, you know, so you know something, you eat it. Live by the sword, die by it. And that's Matthew. So now you can, and then you say you're a Christian? How? Oh, because the scripture in there says there's a time for everything. It's time to kill. It's time to kill what? An animal to eat? Some food, a fish or something? You know what I mean? I don't think it was talking about nobody with arms and legs. You know what I mean? Ooh, you're supposed to help your brother. We sojourners, right? Sojourners. Maybe not. Maybe not. You got a gun drawn down on me. You're trying to dig into my pockets. You know, for what? Or you trying to rule? You see, I think people couldn't rule by hand-to-hand combat. You know, no weapon. You ain't got to have no spear, even though you call me a African bush baby. So, you know, ain't nothing wrong with it. I'm all of everything that's melanated and black and copper and all that. Hey, listen, my eyelash is black, my mustache is black and gray. And white, I think, a little bit. But anyway, I digress. You know, you reap what you sow, right? They call people criminals out here, and they do things. Well, you speak things into existence, you know, I'm saying. You speak things into. How do people sell products? You know, they sell products by promoting it. So when you promote something, you say it's okay for one person to be unalive by something that don't have life in it. It is made to take life. You're stupid. I'm sorry. You're stupid. You're stupid. You're stupid. You're stupid. You're stupid. And I say, I'm God mine to protect. Have faith as a mustard seed, I guess. You should have some kind of faith. Where your faith at? But again, I know faith is a gift from the Most High. There's some things you probably got to earn during walking this life. You know, whom shall I fear? The beginning of wisdom is fear of the Most High. His judgments. Because he written down for you long ago. And some of you will be here for me, and you in places of authority in high positions, and you choose not to make, I guess you can't make everybody go by it. You can't. Not once you created certain things and you showed your hand. Yeah, you showed your hand. Your hand, what you got in your hand. You got a thumper in your hand. You got the semi-automatic, fully automatic. You got a rocket launcher. You got something. That is the modern day sword. It ain't the old day sword. We ain't in no castle. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I mean, Mikasa Sukasa. But not if you got one of them things. Not really. I don't want to see it. I don't want to hold it. Nothing. I don't want to shoot it in the air. No, I don't want to go target practice. No, what? Why? I'm shooting at a dark figure anyway. It's a white piece of paper, and you're trying not to hit the white part. You want to hit the dark part that's in the middle. No, I don't want to do none of that. I'm good. Maybe if it was pink. No, I still don't want to do it. Give me a bow and arrow or something. You know, I don't even need that. There's enough meat already dead around here that's expiring in the storehouses. You know what I'm saying? You leave the rest of this alone. It's fresh, you know. If we run out of electricity, we ain't got to refrigerate us. You know, we just slaughter all this meat. You don't have a lot of spoiled meat around here. But, you know, hey, I know I gotta go off track. I be going, man. But people say you going off. No, I'm not going off. You see who going off. You know, when them bullets fly, they busting off. So they going off. I'm not going off because I'm talking. I'm telling you the truth. Can't you die by the sword if you live by it? You got a sword. Go run up on some popo. See what they do to you. You know, you the popo, go run up. One popo, go run up on a whole bunch of gang members that's ready for it. See what happened. I'm just saying. You got them. I mean, people can squeeze them. It don't take much to squeeze a trigger. You know what I'm saying? Pull it and see what's going to happen. Bullets going to fly. Somebody gonna die. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. Hopefully they'll stop and want to squeeze one off. You know where your head at. You ain't got to have too much aim to want to, if you want to shoot something, a flesh, like I say, put it right under your chin. I don't know how to say the word that good, but put it behind your medulla oblongata, whatever they call it. You know what I mean? Put it to your temple. Put it up one of your nostrils. I don't care. But don't be doing it to no one that don't even want no smoke. They don't want no smoke. Leave them alone. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. Live by what you live by. I don't live by it. Go on. You know, get her done. You know what I mean? But people can't be upset about somebody who promotes something and then they get what they ask for. Hey man, I wanna die. Somebody kill me. You know what I mean? Anybody wanna kill me? You know, so like killers out here, murderers from the beginning. So they'd be happy to do it. Shoot, they'd be happy to do it. You ain't gotta pay me to do it. I mean, how you wanna die? You know what I'm saying? How you wanna go out? You want me to torture you? You know what I mean? You want to slow death? Fast death? Want me to choke you out? You want me to do? Want me to tase you to death? Want me to beat you slow to death with some clubs? How you want to go out? Just let me know. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying people be tripping. Well, I ain't gonna say people. I ain't gonna say they human. I ain't gonna say what they is. I don't know what it is. They some strange beings. And I guess they see the ray in some. They see the light. They're like, you're blinding me, you're blinding me. And they're trying to shoot the lights out. That's what it's like, man. You better watch out.